All right, I'm here with my good friend Giles Robinson. He's with Color Wow, and we've been trying to make this video a conversation video, just asking questions, trying to, give hairdressers really good tips and tricks on how to get the most from Color Wow products. And the reason why we haven't done one of these in so long is because every time we're together, we're doing either demos in salons or classes, and we just didn't have time to do one of
He's been
these.
trying for years to get me on his YouTube, and he's finally collared me into it. We've got 10 minutes. He's thrust this mic on me and said it's happening right now, and I'm hungry. I want to eat lunch, but we're going to film this video, and I'm excited. We have some really exciting things to talk about, and we've worked together a lot over the years, probably like over the last 8 years. So I think we've got some fun stuff to get into.
Yes, we do. All right. So one of the things I wanted you basically to tell everybody how you get started with Color Wow and why they need to look at Color Wow, because this really is directed at stylists and salons. But the consumers that aren't stylists, they can really get a lot of good tips and tricks out of this because of the nuggets that you're going to deliver.
Hopefully, the hopeful nuggets I'm going to deliver. Well, I'm 12 years in now to working with Color Wow, and I've been a hairstylist, since I was 16 years old. And I actually started my hair journey at the age of 16 at a salon called the John Frieda Salons in London. And at that time, it was very exciting for me. I got to, work closely with John Frieda and see the amazing work he did behind the scenes, developing products and selling products. And it was at that time that I actually met the founder of Color Wow, Gail Federici. And she was, back in the day, extremely famous for making the first frizz product that was it was the first silicone-based frizz product. It was magic if you had like frizzy, unruly hair. She made the first products for like beachy hair. She changed the way we categorize hair care. And she was so innovative in the way she worked. And I've known her throughout my whole career. And she had the idea, once she'd sold her first company, she had the idea for actually creating a product that I was just using yesterday, and it's called Root Cover Up. And it's phenomenal if you have gray roots coming in, maybe if you are a consumer and you have gray roots coming in, or if you're a hairstylist and you don't like your customers to see their gray roots in between their color services, or maybe they get dark roots. It is literally the most magic powder that looks and feels completely natural. And it was like mask gray hair, like 100%. And I tested that product years ago in London, and it just blew me away, absolutely blew me away. And having had the heritage of working in the John Frieda salons and seeing how innovative that line was, to be given this new kind of fresh innovation was very, very exciting for me. So I was like all in. I started developing and testing products. I quickly was going over to the US, working on QVC, presenting and working behind the scenes with our chemist, Dr. Joe. And it has been the most incredible ride, because as Gail is just so passionate about solving women's hair issues, giving hairstylists products that can really elevate them and take them to like new levels. And the brand just continues to do that time after time. I was literally talking to a lady the other day at a presentation. She said, wow, she said, Giles, she was a salon owner. She said, Color Wow knocks it out of the park every single time when they make a new product, a new innovation. And I think you find that, Rich, because you work in the field, you work with salons. And I know how important it is for you to have a hair care line that you find is very credible, and your credibility when you're going in, and what Color Wow has not just done for your business, but done for your salons, right?
Well, remember, the root cover-up was the first thing that you introduced to us. So we got Color Wow about 8 years or so ago, and originally when we got it, they only let us sell one thing, and that was root cover-up. So we're like, what is this stuff? And I remember when you came into our sales meeting, you were doing demos, and that's when I started filming you. And actually, what's really exciting about root cover-up to this day, and I'm sure you'll agree, it is the one thing that gets people so excited. These videos that we do with root cover-up, they're still going viral. People still want to see, and they're so amazed at how quickly you can cover up the roots and also create the blonde highlights in an instant.
Well, I think exactly, and I like the word instant there, because I think what everybody's after nowadays, hairstylists, consumers, instant gratification, products that can just make a major difference very, very quickly. So if you're walking around with a landing strip of gray, or you do have your dark roots and you need that quick fix, the root cover up is always going to be like your number one, because it's just so transformational. And what else is there? Nasty sprays, they're dirty, they're messy, you can't control them. Even with the root cover up, it looks and feels natural, it's waterproof. But when you wear your hair up in a ponytail and you see like the gaps and you see your scalp, you can actually fill in and make your hair look much thicker. You could even use it on yours and make your hair look much thicker, Rich.
I'd be here all day doing it. But you're going to need it soon.
That's why I got my hat on.
But, you know, this is the thing. For those people that are out there thinking that this is going to be, you don't need to go to your hairdresser to get hair color anymore. This is a temporary fix to get you in between appointments. So for stylists, don't be afraid that this is going to ruin your color business. It's not. It's actually going to enhance it. And you're just giving your customers something to get them through until they can get in to see you, well, especially busy hairdressers.
The color you do is a reflection of your work when your client is out and about in the street, in your town, in your locale. And if they have gray roots, that is not a good reflection of your color. And trust me, once you use it, your customers will like bite your hand off for it. So that was just one of the many very clever, very different kind of innovations that, you know, Color Wow has.
Okay, so the next thing I want him to hit on, because I know this is one of his favorite things.
Don't. Oh my goodness. How long is this video, Rich?
Oh, by the way,
we got time?
We didn't even plan this. I didn't even discuss with him what we're going to talk about. I just said, let's just have a discussion. So he doesn't even know what I'm going to ask him. So everything that you're hearing is right off the cuff. So I want you to talk about why is it so important to use certain things before you use any other Color Wow products. And you know what I'm talking about.
Shampoo.
Prepping.
Yeah.
Prep is the key.
Prep is the key to everything. And this is something I need everybody watching to understand. Because what I'm about to say is going to make the biggest difference in the way you style your hair, in how long your style lasts, how long your color lasts, and just everything positive that you can get from your hair starts in the prep. And the shampoo is hands down one of my favorite products that Color Wow ever developed. Considering we're a global phenomenon, we're still 100% family-owned, female-run company. It's an amazing family business, but we're global and we're very viral everywhere. And the shampoo is one of our best sellers, but we only have one. Because a shampoo's job is just to clean the hair. And I'm going to explain that, but I want to ask you one thing first. How many people watching find that their hair gets greasy the day after they shampoo it? You shampoo your hair, the next day you literally feel like, I need to wash my hair again. Or you never quite feel your hair is really clean. You're not getting the best volume out of your hair. It's always a bit greasy. You're piling on the dry shampoo literally the day after you wash it. The problem is actually the shampoo that you're using on your hair. Because a shampoo's job, like I just told you, is to clean your hair, just gently cleanse your hair. But over the years, what's happened is marketing has taken over. And what I mean by marketing is everybody is putting more and more added ingredients into their shampoos that have nothing to do with cleansing. You probably have a lot of them, Rich, because you sell them.
I have a lot. Yeah, I was just thinking, I have a lot of brands.
Right.
With, umpteen.
Yeah. So thickening shampoos, luxury shampoos, shine shampoos, glossing shampoos, volumizing shampoos. If your shampoo says it does something other than cleanse your hair, it has to leave something behind on your hair and scalp. A buildup, an ingredient, a thickener, a silicone, a volumizer, whatever it might be. But that then builds up and actually it sticks and stays behind because your shampoo can't claim to do something unless it leaves something behind. So quite simply, if your shampoo says it's doing something other than cleansing, it has to leave something behind. And that is why your hair is feeling greasy and build up the next day. That buildup can create films on your scalp that can cause irritation and thinning over time. It can leave your hair greasy. It can make you use a lot of dry shampoo. It can make your hair feel flat and lack of volume. So trust me, the Color Wow Color Security Shampoo, and it doesn't matter if you color treat your hair or not, is going to make the biggest difference. You're going to go longer in between your styles. You're going to get more volume if that's what you want to achieve. You're going to have less greasy, less dry shampoo. Rich, I can feel the car like shaking. I'm so excited about like talking
is it because
about this.
I'm nodding like
I'm
everything you're
shaking around.
saying?
But trust me, try it. It is going to be the best thing you ever did for your hair.
And it is my favorite shampoo. And, you know, because I represent a lot of other brands, I try everything. And, you know, my problem now is I'm so used to the Wow shampoo that anything I try is just not going to feel right.
Mm-hmm.
And let me ask you this question. So I do have
Make it an easy question.
Well,
make it any. We're meant to be friends.
Well, as long as you've been doing this, it should be easy. There shouldn't be any question you can't answer.
Okay.
So we have those people out there. You know, I sell so much Wow shampoo; it's my #1 seller. But I have those people that say, I didn't like it because it doesn't do this or it doesn't do that. It doesn't feel the same as my previous shampoo.
Okay, I'm going to give you a perfect example here. That's marketing. Marketing makes you think your shampoo has to do something like thicken or smooth or shine or be luxurious. Your styling products do that afterwards. That's why they exist. Your shampoo should only be cleaning, and then you use a conditioner and a styling product afterwards, which is key. But put it this way, if I was talking to you about a face wash and I said, hey, Rich, you've got to try this brand new face wash. It's incredible. When you wash your face with it, it leaves silicons and conditioners and thickeners and pearlizing ingredients all in the pores in your face. You're immediately going to think, oh, that's disgusting. Like, why would I do that? Because we understand and marketing and education is advanced when it comes to skincare, because we know that a face cleanser should be a gentle, simple cleanser. Then you tone and then you do whatever else, your makeup. And it's exactly the same. Every time you wash, you get your face clean, you leave nothing behind in your pores, etc. And it's gentle. And exactly the same with the Color Wow shampoo. It's gently cleansing, it's leaving nothing behind. Then you use your conditioner, then you use your Dream Cocktails, then you use your Dreamcoats or our other styling products to get you the results you want. Your hair is just then a constant. It's just always clean and it's always lasting. And I can tell you, every new person that starts at Color Wow, mainly the girls, because we're a very heavy female-run company, the shampoo is always the product that when we give it to them, when they first start, it's the product that becomes at least their #1 or definitely their #2. It changes the game for everybody that touches it. Maybe we should stop talking about shampoo so much, because I will not stop.
Well, we do have a lot of products.
I will not stop. And let's not go through every product. Yeah, these guys have got things to do and people to see, and we've got Chipotle to eat and classes to do.
Yeah, we haven't eaten yet, so yes, we might be a little bit hyper. But okay, so we're not going to cover every product, but we're going to cover some of the top sellers or the most important ones that we think that you should know about. Well,
I know what we need to talk about next then, right? It's obvious.
Well, you got to talk about the treatments that you just kind of alluded to.
Oh, the cocktails.
The cocktails were the second thing that we started selling besides the...
They're unbelievable.
Yeah,
they're unbelievable.
So the cocktails are really, really unbelievable, like he says. And initially when they were launched, people didn't understand them. Mm-hmm. Now they're becoming so popular that we can't even keep some of them in stock.
Yeah,
like the carb cocktails just been
so viral. Yeah. And this is the thing about Color Wow. The products work. And it sounds weird to just say that, but that Gail will not stop. Our founder, Gail, will not stop until a product is perfection. And I know it on the back end because I'm one of the chief testers at Color Wow. I was in we're in Jacksonville now, but I was in the Color Wow lab yesterday with Dr. Joe testing some new things, and that's very exciting. So I know that it has to work. And therefore, these products give you this instant transformation, as we talked about. So quickly, I just want to touch on these cocktails. There's 3. And this is going to be these are going to be your problem solvers. After you've shampooed, you've used the Money Mist, which I'm just going to tell you, Money Mist is our brand new leave-in. It is quickly becoming the best-selling SKU across the world with Color Wow. It is a detangler. It's a hydrator. It adds shine. It strengthens. It's heat protection. And again,
and you can use it on fine hair as well.
Fine hair, thick hair, curly hair. It doesn't matter. You have to use the Money Mist. The Money Mist is just absolute magic. But I did touch on heat protection. Every single Color Wow product, apart from the shampoo and the Dream Filter, has built-in heat protection and at least 2 levels of heat protection. Now that is huge, and that is something that Dr. Joe made sure that he did. But to touch on these cocktails, you have kale for breakage, you have carbs for fine textured hair, and you have coconut for like hydrating and smoothing, more of a coarse dry textured hair. So kale, you get 50% less breakage in one application. That literally just stands on its own as one of the best strengthening products that you can use.
And for the hairdressers out there, this is like your bond builder that is done totally different than any other out there.
Very, very clever technology, exactly. Then you have the and you always use the kale first. And then you can layer on either the coconut or the carbs. So carbs is for fine textured hair. It's got real carbohydrates in it that creates this like 3D mesh around the hair that literally plumps and fattens up fine textured hair. And I call it my fine hair prep. I use it before the other volumizers.
And it does it without drying out the hair.
Yep, no alcohol. And then you've got the coconut dream cocktail, and that one is for hydrating and smoothing more of a coarse textured hair. I say ditch the oils. And I know people will probably hate me for saying that. I do not like putting oils on the hair. I do not like the feeling. I find they're heavy. I find they're greasy. I don't like anything that leaves a residue on my hand. And that's where I would use the coconut cocktail, because that one just gives incredible hydration. It has an amazing ingredient in there that mimics like virgin hair. It's great if you've got extensions, great if you've got color treated hair, coarse hair, dry hair, and you just want to wear it beautiful, smooth, and hydrated. And these are all a perfect combination to use before you use our Dreamcoat.
And don't forget about Money Mask, because that came before Money Mist.
Oh my God, money. Game over. You put Money Mask on your hair and it's like, it's game over. That stuff is so incredible. It gives you, it's a mask, so you want to use it every like third to fourth wash. It just transforms the hair so quickly, like 3 to 5 minutes. It has this new delivery system. The smell is divine. The texture is incredible. It's like a light gel, and it literally just like melts into your hair. Just try it.
And everybody thinks Chris Appleton created it. But
no, Gail created it. Trust me, Gail. Chris is an amazing spokesperson for us, and his name is on this. It's the Chris Appleton and Color Wow Money Mask. But he was very involved in helping with the development of it. But trust me, Gail is she's the ultimate. She is the chief innovator.
Okay, so the next big hit is the one that really catapulted.
Dreamcoat. We've got to talk about Dreamcoat. Dreamcoat.
And definitely just
I wouldn't. What's that, Rich? Well,
definitely talk about the reasons why the Dreamcoat is still the number one.
Yes, I will now.
And the difference between that and the new extra strength.
Yes, absolutely. So, Dreamcoat. This is the thing. You can go to a salon and have your hair blown out smooth if you've got like a coarse, puffy, curly, textured hair, and it will look nice. And there is products you can use at home that will make your hair look nice. It'll look okay. It'll look smooth. But the issue is, if you are in a high humidity, and trust me, it's like March and it's humid here in Florida already. Are we back, Rich?
I think we're back. Our camera overheated because it's sitting in the sun.
Now
in the hot Florida sun.
We've got some AC on it. We're talking about humidity, but it is hot here. So that's the issue. If you go and work out, steam from your shower, walk to your car in high humidity, whatever it might be, your hair puffs up. It reverts so quickly, like poof, the frizz is back. But Dreamcoat is the most magical formula. It's water weight, it's fragrance free, it has no silicone in it. You drench your hair in it and you blow dry, heat and tension. And not only does it transform the texture of your hair, makes your hair look like glass, the feel is like liquidy and smooth, but it will give you the most incredible humidity protection, not only for that day, for up to 3 to 4 washes in your hair. It is absolute magic, and it will protect against the steam, it will protect against the workouts, and that is why it continues to be absolutely number one in the world. The number one humidity-proof frizz fighter, sells one every 4.4 seconds worldwide or something. That's why it's number one.
But I've got some people that think it's a scam, because when they spray it on the hair or on their skin, it basically looks like water, feels like water, actually looks like water.
Yeah.
So is it really doing anything?
Yes. Well, this is what you get with Color Wow. If your product is heavy and greasy and oily, that's like a flip phone technology. The great thing you get with Color Wow is like iPhone technology, and that's the difference. And that's why Dreamcoat, it's such a level up. It's so innovative and so different. The magic polymer in there is water-based. It's water-soluble, but it reacts with the heat from the dryer and creates this magic cross-linking effect over the surface of the hair, which is what gives you that incredible humidity protection, plus that glass hair finish. Now, you mentioned Extra Strength Dreamcoat as well. There's Dreamcoat Original and Extra Strength. Extra Strength is when you're leveling up to a much curlier, coilier, or extremely dehydrated hair texture. That is when you're going to need to level up to the Extra Strength Dreamcoat. If you've got like just a little bit puffy, a little bit curly, or anything else, just use the original Dreamcoat. Just remember, saturate and blow dry with heat and tension. You can hit it with a flat iron, you can curl with it, you can blow dry volume with it. It is non-exclusive to any style as long as you've got heat and tension.
Now, what do you mean by saturate? Because this is what
I'm talking like, again, we're talking iPhone technology here. We're going to use this in a different way to traditional hair products. You're going to drench it, and I'm talking damp hair, small sections, root to tip, drench, blow dry, heat and tension. You're going to see insane results. Now, I just want to touch on 3 more products. Dreamcoat Curly. That is for only air drying and diffusing, okay? And that is for more like, think of it like a wave spray, a lightweight curl, a lightweight wave in the hair. You spray it on, you scrunch, you can either air dry or diffuse. And it's also a great curl refresher spray. I just like to make that difference between Dreamcoat Curly and then the original Dreamcoat and Extra Strength Dreamcoat, because Dreamcoat Curly is not for blow drying. It is either air drying or diffusing natural wave and curl.
What the good news is about that is it doesn't really require any work.
Oh, it's
you just spray it on and go.
It's the easiest kind of curl/wave spray you will ever use because it is also as light as water. It's amazing. So, and then there's just a couple more because I don't want to, I know your audience loves long form video, Rich, but
yes, they do.
Yeah.
And I'll decide how many products we talk about.
Well, why can't I decide? Can we negotiate? We should have negotiated before.
We should have, but see, you didn't even know the
Chipotle is staring at me.
Yeah, well, you know, we'll enjoy it even more.
We will have earned it. And look, you know what? I can talk color out forever, but I do want to talk about Extra Large.
Oh,
you knew it was coming.
I knew that was coming. Yeah.
Extra Large. I love creating volume in hair as a hairstylist myself of many years.
And why is it so important? This time specifically.
How do you mean?
Because what is coming back in style?
Oh my, bombshell hair, big time. Everyone wants big hair. Everyone wants Velcro rollers. Everyone wants volume. And a lot of people are put off blow drying their hair with volume because of traditional volumizing sprays, etc. Because they're very sticky. They're very crunchy. They get you feel like you're ripping and breaking the hair, especially if you color treat, because your hair is so fragile, or maybe you've got gray hair that you find feels like it might snap and break if you tug it. All Color Wow products are safe. You're never going to get that horrible feeling. The Extra Large is just magnificent because it's called the Extra Large Bombshell Volumizer. It's a lightweight foam. It has no alcohol, 0 sticky styling resins. You literally foam this product all over your hair and blow dry. And it gives you the most insane volume. Hey, shall I give him an exclusive?
Yeah, we're not even talking a couple of pumps, right?
Okay, I'm gonna give him an exclusive. Do you want an exclusive, guys? Look, I just I made a video on the way here, Rich. So
yeah, I'm gonna tell you another thing. It feels slick to the touch, so don't be afraid of the fact that it feels slick. It's not heavy, and you can't use too much.
Okay, here you go. I'm gonna give you guys an exclusive now. Oh, I have to press play.
That would help.
That definitely helps, right? See, you've got to foam it in the roots, blow dry, and boom.
So that hasn't even been published yet.
No, I just edited it on the plane this morning. Isn't that cute? Look,
it
boom,
is.
Boom.
Cool.
That is how you get insane. And that was using just the Extra Large. You foam it all over the hair, roots to ends, and blow dry, guys. You are just, yeah, it's gonna blow you away. And not only is the fact it's not sticky, it's not crunchy, it's not drying, you get a long-lasting volume in your hair as well, which is key. And then to lock that volume in, what are we going to use, Rich?
Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em. Well, we've sold out as a company already of Texas Hold'em. We only launched less than a week ago. It's gone absolutely insane. I was really behind the scenes with the Color Wow kind of development team on this. And it's our brand new hard hold or strong hold hairspray. I was using it on the photo shoot all day yesterday. I used it on her hair. It is crazy. It gives you really good strong hold. People want a strong hold hairspray because everybody's going for volume now. But the great thing about it is 50% less alcohol. It's less drying, a lot less drying on the hair from traditional like hairsprays. It's got emollients, so it's got like moisturizers in there as well. It's got a lower pH, but it gives you the most insane hold. But when you're done with your style, maybe you're going to bed that night or something, it is completely brushable. And this is what blew me away yesterday on her hair, because I styled her hair over and over and again. We were shooting stills, we were shooting all different videos. So I was spraying the Texas Hold'em, brushing it out, spraying it, brushing it out. Absolutely incredible stronghold hairspray. If you guys are in the market for something, like I said, we've sold out. You might still be able to get it. Get it from Rich Rose here in Fernandina Beach.
No, we're sold out as we speak today.
Yeah.
It's coming in tomorrow, so they say.
And I want to give you a shout out, Rich. I've worked with Rich for like probably 8 or 9 years now. Unbelievable sales representative in this area, representing salons. So if you are in
I didn't even pay for this.
No, this is good, Rich. If you're in the Jacksonville area, Fernandina Beach area, and you have a salon and you are interested, or you have a friend that has a salon in that area and you're interested in leveling up and maybe getting involved with Color Wow, reach out to Rich Rose at the Salon Center. He is your man. He's going to really look after you. But I also am very proud of Rich because, you know, how he has leveled up his social media. Please give him a follow on Instagram. Subscribe to his YouTube, because it's been incredible for me to watch someone who's a little bit older. I'm sorry about that, Rich, but really embrace
I'm a lot older.
Yeah, than everybody, but really embrace social media as a way of reaching new clients and really putting yourself out there. It's awesome. And can I give myself and my Instagram a shout out, just in case you weren't going to do it for me?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah. And I'm sure you're going to make it look good, aren't you? Are you going to put it clever somewhere?
He doesn't need any more followers. He's already got more than most people.
Hit me with a follow. I'd really appreciate it. No, you at Mr. Giles Robinson. So MRGILES Robinson. I'm sure, Rich, can you make it look cool, like at the bottom here?
Oh, I'll make it look
And then at Color Wow Hair on Instagram, at Curl Wow Hair for our Curl Wow products, and we'll do another video on that at some point. And then, and if you've got curly, coily hair, you have to get involved with Curl Wow. It's phenomenal. And then definitely follow colorwow.hair on TikTok. Great content on there. Right, any final questions? I think we're good for product, but let's...
No, we missed one important one, style on steroids.
Oh, shoot. This is funny, because this model yesterday we worked with, she walked...
And 1 minute transformation.
It's also... Well, everything is good and viral, but I'm just conscious of your viewers here. We want to give them enough. A snack. We're giving them a snack.
Well, this is like a podcast.
Oh, is it really?
I'm going to upload it as a podcast.
Okay, cool, whatever. I don't know, I'm down. But anyway, the model, she walked in yesterday, Alyssa, and it's got such a fantastic personality, but she started going crazy to all of our social media team, to me. She said, oh my God, she said, Style on Steroids is the most incredible product I've ever used. She said, I was at an event in Miami the other day. My hair was flat. I wanted it to be big. She said, I had a travel size. She said, I need to make a video on this like today and tell everyone. We're like, okay, save it for the video, because she was crazy about it. Style on Steroids is a texture spray. You can spray it in your roots like she does, shake it up, and it will give you instant, incredible volume. But what is so nice about it, it's not sticky, it's not dulling, it's not crunchy, and it also has that built-in heat protection, so you can wave with it as well. So it's like a wave spray that you can use a curling iron with that has heat protection and hold, and it will never dull or cloud your color. It is crazy, and neither will our cult favorite hairspray or our Texas Hold'em. So everything is really to embrace your very best color through every formula and every kind of technology. And yeah, I will touch on the 1 minute transformation cream, but really, I'd like you to can you like overlay a video here?
Yeah, I was going to ask you to send me some videos so we can.
Okay, cool. 1 minute is such a magical product, and I'm gonna let Rich put a video up here of me using it, because that is going to be the best way for you to see how quickly this transforms the hair. It's easy for me to tell you how great it is, but when you see it, seeing is believing. And I'll let you jump in there. It's an instant styling cream that you can use if maybe you don't like blow drying your hair from wet and your hair is just puffy and it's really hard to blow dry from wet. and also it's really good for like second day restyling. It's really good in a salon if you've done a blowout and you want to give that hair a little bit more of a finish. It's a wonderful product there.
What's interesting is that Gail challenged Giles to make a video, and this is about 8 or 9 years old now.
Oh my goodness,
so
yes.
If you look it up on YouTube, 1 minute transformation cream with Giles Robinson, he does this video, and she challenged him. You got to do it uncut from beginning to end in less than a minute or less. And he did it. He actually showed 2 different ways, with the dryer and without the dryer. And he transformed somebody with puffy hair on one side, and then he smoothed it out on the other. And oddly enough, it wasn't really a big seller at that time. Now, there's so many videos been made by Chris Appleton, you again, and then other social media influencers, and it has just gone nuts. And there was a time when we were sold out of that. We couldn't keep that in stock.
Yeah.
So, anybody out there that is contemplating, looking for a new line, I don't understand why you would not carry the #1 selling retail brand.
The most viral line in the world.
And
million followers on Instagram. Almost 1 million on TikTok.
I'm
not talking about you.
Oh, I know. Yeah. and there's no other brand that actually does what they do. And, I've been selling beauty supplies for over 30 years. And I remember back in the day, in the early days when we just had magazines, hairdressers would complain because the only way customers ever saw or learned about a product was through the hairdressers. In the magazines, they would, these companies would put it in their professional magazines, but never would they advertise in Cosmo or any of the the mainstream consumer magazines.
Rich, we're in
nowadays.
Every blog, every magazine,
everywhere.
Every time
on
you
TV,
turn on Facebook.
Show,
82 times on the Today Show last year.
82. Yeah.
Wow. There you go.
So, I mean, wouldn't you want a brand that is already helping you promote it and that has instant recognition? I mean, maybe a customer might walk in your salon and not really know what they're seeing, but they've seen it somewhere. And then it's up to you to show them the correct way of doing it. And there's so many videos out there, so there's no reason not to have something to show them that will teach them how to use it properly. There's been so many videos on Dreamcoat and all the other products, and this is your time to really shine. This is like a brand like this comes. Actually, I'd never even seen a brand like this ever before.
No.
Most brands have a few good hits, and they take off and they do wonderful things. But they're short-lived. They only last a few years and then they start to die out. Color Wow is actually on a rocket ship right now. And just when we think we've seen the end of it, they have another hit.
We keep coming with the hits.
They keep coming up with hits. And no other brand that I've ever seen has hit it out of the park every single time with every product.
Yeah. So if you're watching this from a different state, somewhere else, just DM me on Instagram if you're interested in trying some products. If you're a salon owner, a stylist, reach out to me. I'll hook you up with some stuff. And then if you're in the Florida area with Rich, Jacksonville area, reach out. Right,
and
Rich?
if you like this kind of content, please comment below. Let us know that, hey, we want to hear more about Giles.
Yeah, what can we do more? What can we do better? What would you like to see? Maybe we'll do a demo for the next time.
Yeah, maybe we will.
Cool. Thank you for watching.
Thanks
we
for
appreciate
watching.
your time.
Be sure to hit the subscribe button and share this video for somebody that you think might be able to benefit from this video.
Team Wow.